All in. Gates open, and they're racing. Double Destiny was a step slow. Aerial View, first one to break. Zippy over second in the early part of the race. Comes Wildest Dream at the outside. Orange sleeves and black cap, definitely maybe. He's also caught in no man's land for the time being. Trapmar Queen is making life tough for those at her outside. Just over a length away to Dame of Flames, red and white colour. She's one from last. And Double Destiny, slow starter at the back of the field. Slow pace, helped her catch up. The leader is Aerial View, stacking them up by a little less than one length. Wildest Dream is racing away in second. Then comes Trapmar Queen, who races alongside definitely maybe. Zippy Over is in the yellow sleeves and the red cap in fifth place. Now the pace a bit more genuine as they commence towards the corner of the track. Double Destiny, one from last, and Dame of Flames at the rear of the field at the 1200 metres board. Aerial View just allowed to go a little bit quicker. Took it up a notch in front now by one length. Second place is Wildest Dreams. She just pushes the envelope at the outside of Aerial View. Then 3 lanes away to definitely maybe, who's at the head of the others. Now Dame of Flames making a move at their outside. Dame of Flames improved from last, got up into third. Zippy Over remains just behind midfield. Then comes Trapmar Queen, Double Destiny at the rear, and they're homeward bound with 800 metres left to run. Aerial View brought them into the home straight. Wildest Dreams is second. Then comes Dame of Flames, definitely maybe inside. Orange sleeves and cap. Zippy Over nearest us. Trapmar Queen, leaving Double Destiny at the rear, and with her work cut out. 600 metres left to run. Aerial View for the first time being passed by Wildest Dreams, and then comes definitely maybe Zippy Over and Dame of Flames and Trapmar Queen all moving forward together. Only one who can't win is Double Destiny past the 400. Wildest Dreams, Dame of Flames, definitely maybe far side, emerging as a big runner. Then comes Aerial View. They follow by Trapmar Queen. Zippy Over, not got much to come. 200 metres left to run. Dame of Flames, definitely maybe up the inside. They followed by Wildest Dreams and Trapmar Queen, but Dame of Flames sticks to her task. She's been well ridden. Dame of Flames beats definitely maybe. Third, Trapmar Queen. Fourth could have gotten to any one of 3. Aerial View, Wildest Dreams and Zippy Over. So the winner races towards, well, it's in the pack of runners actually, in the red and white colours, but was last in the first half of the race and quickly moved up into around third or fourth, and had enough petrol in the tank to finish off her race with definitely maybe towards the left-hand side, given every chance. The welterweight, like I said, probably just swung things in the favour, number 2, Dame of Flames, but also a masterful ride from Bling to keep her plugging away from number 1, definitely maybe. Third, Trapmar Queen, black sleeves and yellow cap. Fourth, I thought, went the way of Zippy Over, who hit a long flat spot up the straight. She moved up with the pack. The pack ran away from her. Number 2, Dame of Flames, out on top in race number 2. Pick 6 starts in the third, and that begins at 5-2.
Welcome back, and from the Gavin Smith stable, the Drakensberg bred number 2, Dame of Flames, comes out to win. And with me is Joseph. He's collecting the money, the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting on behalf of Nyanga. He is the groom of the winner this afternoon. Joseph, tell him very well done.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Now we'll go to the man that always tells us how the grooms work behind the scenes, and he's spot on, and they get rewarded. They get the 1,500 Rand this afternoon. Small field, competitive, 7 runners in the race, and I watched you. I was actually watching another run in the race, and I just saw you moving up through the hands, and quite a long way out. I could see you were going to win it.
Thank you so much, Anil. Obviously, there's a lot had to be put in. Obviously, it's really the last time sharing a crack off a race, and I think towards the end, you know, it was just a matter of her just keeping it up. But I think we found one better. But back today, small field, she had a best draw, and I thought we can't really burn it up there. She might do too much, and she has a 10 off foot, and where I was following, we started to drop a little bit back at me. So I thought around the bend there, still having a nice downhill there. So I'm not actually using her, and I just neutral. Yeah, she went around slightly, came in a straight, put her back in the pocket again, and just waited a little bit. Once I can see the guys that start to get under pressure, and I had to slice her out again and ask her for a little bit of momentum. And she just kept on finding all the way. Challenges came towards the end, but she already won her races earlier on. So big thanks to Smith Racing team. I got in a ring and I said, Smith, what's the plan? And he said, you know what, just go do your thing. So, not being tied down, you can make a lot of moves or mistakes, but you just have to make a right call, which we tried today. So that's why we're standing here. So big thanks again, also to my Moodley family. I think when I went on quite a bit, runs back, he said, well done, you won quite a nice race on my filly, and I just hope he enjoys this one too. And again, to the grooms that do hard work behind the scenes, well done to them. And again, to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Volgerbus Shift, well done to them, and to the Blink fans. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you. That's Simanga Khumalo. Not the only time we'll see him, I think, this afternoon. He's got a couple of decent rides as well, and we'll see how he goes in the rest of the afternoon. Gavin, nice to have you back here, and obviously Gavin is sponsored by the Hollywood team, so well done to them as well. Dame of Flames coming to the races. Nadine and I were having a look distance-wise today. I think this just suits a little bit better. Your comment was that that had a bit of a chance. I always thought that she's a little bit better on the poly, although she's won on turf before, but her recent form has been better on the poly.
Neil, I agree with you. She has taken a liking to the poly, but Nadine and I had a little chat just before the interview, and I think the nail on the head is that she's enjoying the distance these days. She wants to go the trip, and she's enjoying the staying type of races. And I just got to say, a peach of a ride by Simanga as well. They were going sedately, and then it sort of slowed up again, and he came from last to sit up third. And when he got going on her, I think the track is on top today, and when he got going on her, she gives you that kick and stays on. So it was a good ride by him, and I think it's just because he knows the filly.
All right, now we do start with the pick six in the next race. I'm going to just touch on three runners here because I must say I really enjoy your social media, the site, with regards to the Gavin Smith Racing in the comments. So I've pulled out, because you've got a lot of runners, and you've given a lot of your runners today quartet chances. But the following three you've given small each-way chances. And it starts in race 3 with number 9, Trip to Barberton.
She's in a good place, Neil, and her last run was full of merit, and her run prior to that was a mile she ran on very strongly. So, there is a filly in there with a lightish weight with good form. I think it'll be hard to peg back, but this filly's doing very well at home.
All right, and in race 5, you've got number 1, Ikoria. Now, we know she's class and does get the 4 kilos allowance today, and that's massive.
I had to do that because she had a big weight to carry, Neil. She's also in a good place at home, and she enjoys the track and trip. And
then in race 6, number 6, Perfection. We know that Perfection is a little bit of perfection. We've seen it win many, many occasions as well. And you've said, a small each-way chance, but it is a tough race.
Very tough race. Healthy respect for grazing in the grass. I mean, he's done absolutely nothing wrong. And Warrior's form in Cape Town is solid, and the horses he's run against. And Sharon's horse as well. I think it's a small but very quality field, Neil. He's well in himself. He can win a race like this.
Yes.
It's just he hasn't raced in a little while. He had a nice little break at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But he's had his gallops and he's come on well and he's doing good work at home. I've put a lot into him.
Gavin, anything else on the day that we've maybe left out that you think need to go in?
My coupling in the last race, Neil. I wouldn't say they good things by no chance, but I wouldn't leave them out of quartets and stuff now.
All right, tremendous, Gavin. Thanks so much.
On that note, thank you very much to Rowan. Appreciate his support. Well done to him to get another winner in his colours, and this filly's doing really well for him. And thanks to my support, and thanks to Hollywood.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is Gavin Smith. He is the winner of race 2, which was the Betway Boost Fillies and Mares 86 handicap.